Thanks Lakeland for being One Stop Community Christmas's home. I'm Renee Fauner. I'm the chair for One Stop Community Christmas and a 1990 grad of Lakeland College. So One Stop Community Christmas serves 7 counties, and during November, families come in and sign up for our assistance. And then in December, the parents come in the second Saturday and they shop. The kids aren't here, just the parents, and the parents go around and they pick out the items for their kids and they take it home. Every child gets 2 new toys. We do a stocking stuffer, PJs, underwear, socks. We also do Christmas dinner, toiletries, wrapping paper. So for a family of 4, it's about $260 retail of what they're taking home. One Stop Community Christmas for many of our families, you know, it is the only thing that they have available for their kids. And, you know, we have personal shoppers throughout the day who team up with the family and take them around to every stop that they're eligible for. So these personal shoppers at the end of the day, you know, they're telling the stories that, you know, their family was crying at the end because they didn't realize everything they were going to get. They just thought they were coming for toys. So if we can help and bring a smile, that's what it's all about. And you know, this year, 2,789 kids are going to wake up on Christmas morning with a smile. The first 2 years we held it at the Salvation Army in Mattoon, which is a great facility, but we quickly outgrew it. So we had to find a new home. So we met with Scott Linzick, who was the president of Lakeland at the time, and at lunch I told him, we need a home for One Stop Community Christmas. We had served 1,000 children the year before, and lucky for us, he went back to the VPs and all the VPs were on board, Scott was on board, and he brought us out to the West Building and said, will this work? And it has been wonderful. So One Stop is pretty much a year-round project for everyone who's part of it, and Lakeland is a huge part of that. Not only do you host One Stop on the day of One Stop, but Justin from the truck driving school has been a godsend because he brings his 3 trailers and we load those from the Salvation Army. We bring them out here, and then your crew, the Lakeland crew, all the volunteers who come out to run forklifts and unload everything that comes into Lakeland College, because we have enough stuff for 2,798 kids. So that's a lot of stuff that has to be loaded into Lakeland College. So it all comes in on Friday, and then Friday night we set up. The first year we were at Lakeland 6 years ago, we started at 5 p.m. and I left Lakeland at 11:30 p.m. This year we started at 5 p.m. and I left Lakeland at 7:45 p.m. It was wonderful. And a big reason for that is because of all the Lakeland volunteers. The athletes come over and they help. They build food bags. They help unbox blankets, they help unbox toys. Whatever we need, they are there. So One Stop has been around for 8 years. I've been around from the beginning, and every year we learn a little bit more, but I guess the first year, what touched me the most when we were at the Salvation Army still, I had a parent who was standing in line waiting to go shopping, and she said, oh my goodness, is that going to be there? And I'm like, well, what do you see? And she's like, I haven't had paper towel in months. I'm not rich, but I can afford paper towel. I just wanted to go buy a paper towel. And that's what, you know, we're just trying to help, because if your budget is already stretched and you don't know where lunch is coming from, you have no idea where Christmas is coming from. And that's what One Stop does with the help of Lakeland.